Story of a frog and a bird. There is this frog who sit in this well and look up and see the sky, and that was his world, that is still his world. The bird that has flown way beyond realized there is not only a big world out there, people do things differently. Ladies and gentlemen, I am that bird.
Without head.
And we ignore comments there. Because we're very wise. We do things differently. This bird stands at the rim of the well and asks the frog, are you ready to wake up to a brand new world? This is my challenge to you, dear friends. You've probably be very educated. If not formal education, then you would have gone the route of lingo tong. You go through the grind, you pick up all the informal education that you want. My dear friends, those days are over. Today, competence will not get us the edge. Today, because merging of the online world to the offline world has taken the world not only by storm, it is a whole new world order. I repeat, it's a whole new world order. I appreciate, you do have dreams, don't you? Yes. Apart from Charlie.
Yeah.
You have dreams, don't you?
Yes.
Dreams to fly as high as you can. Laura, what would be your dream? To be a dentist. Laura is a student. Some of you are working people. Some of you, Joseph, I believe you still have dreams to be better than who you are now. Sure. Definitely so. I, as the bird, am with you. But please do not stay in the well anymore. Are you ready to jump out of the well?
Yes.
Yes.
Let me show you the whole new world order. We must adopt the concept called global personal branding. I give you 3 ways that you could adopt a global personal brand, and then you could come out of the well and fly with me, not only to see the world, but to live your dreams to your highest desire, because if we don't wake up to this new world order, we shall be like the frog. So let's think like the bird. Step 1. You need to stand out with a unique global personal brand. How do you stand out as a global personal brand? Before I give you guidance how to stand out as a global personal brand, what is a global personal brand? You'll be shocked, that's why you, like the frog, some of us are still in the well, that many people do not subscribe to this concept. They believe only corporate brands need to have a brand. Do you think so? Do you think only corporate brands need a brand? No. Would you want to hear the bad news? Whether you like it or not, you are already a brand. What sort of brand are you? Are you a brand that tells the world, I am an accountant, I am an engineer, I am a branding person? Those days are over. Today, let's be like the bird. Your personal brand is not what you do, it's what you are about. Example, what do you stand for? I stand for inspiring the courage to live your real life passion ahead of wealth creation and fame. I'm not saying money is not important. I love lots of it. I'm not saying fame is not good. YouTube will put me to global attention. But I'm saying live your real life passion regardless of what people tell you. That's what I stand for. Do you stand for anything apart from being an accountant, an engineer? or whatever profession you have. It is what you stand for that excites people. Step 2. You want to build affinity, relationship with people. Forget functional performance. Forget telling people, I am a good accountant. Forget telling people, I'm a good branding person. Forget telling people, I'm a very good engineer. Tell people. What is your essence? My essence is the courage to become yourself. I am consistent in every speech that I speak for the last 20 years. It always encourages people to be who they are. Don't listen to what your parents say. Don't listen to your teacher. Don't listen to whoever. They have good intention. But you are who you are. That's what I stand for. What do you stand for? Second, do you declare a set of core values to the whole world? The way you work. Example, do you declare like I do? I believe in being visionary. I believe in being creative. I believe in being transparent. I believe in leveraging. I believe in self-esteem. I stand for those values. Whenever I speak, whenever I write, whenever I'm on the online. And thirdly, have you heard of corporate social responsibility? Would you agree a lot of corporate social responsibility is really pretentiousness? Just to take good picture? Don't ever do that, my friends. As a personal brand, we should practice personal social responsibility. Many people ask me, why do you give so many free talks like mentoring? Do you know that I was prepared to pay $500 for the venue until Yakfatam agreed? Do you know why I do that? Because I stand for mentoring. I stand for educating people who do not have the opportunity to be educated. Because by doing that, I am very strong in the second step, which is I practice emotional branding. Many people in Toastmasters community, in Rotary community, in Lions community, in schools, they like me. Why do they like me? Because I do practice generosity. That's what we mean by a social value and idea. Would you stand for that? And from now on, if you haven't been, give pro bono talks in areas that you are good at, not for ulterior motive. Would you do that? Or would you still want to be staying in the well? Step 3. Today, online is not like 10 years ago. 10 years ago, we would go out with a corporate brand, or if you are an entrepreneur, you do a brochure, and then you tell people, please visit my website. Today, it is a different world, in case you haven't heard. Last year, I went to one company doing brand consulting. The moment I step in, the person tells me, Jontan, you have been with brands. You do this, you do that. You do this, you do that. That is the new world order. People check you before you even appear. How do they check you? They Google you. How many of us are not familiar with the term Google? It's not the future tense of Google. So people Google you. So it's best that we, from now on, also have our personal website. Example, visit this is my personal brand website. If you have a corporate brand website, you should align your values and personality with your corporate brand. Because today is about personifying your brand. Today is about personifying your corporate brand. Secondly, do you have a blog? Please do not write nonsense in your blog. Do not write char kway teow. Do not write about this and that in the economy. Do not write about this and that protest, because this is your personal brand. So start a personal blog and get involved in social media. There are many social media. But 3 broad categories would do us fine. Number 1, social networks. Example, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. Content sharing, YouTube, SlideShare, Flickr for photos, bookmarking, Reddit, and so forth. My final advice, book your name. Because if you don't, and people Google your name, say Sito, and Sito Waikit doesn't appear, my dear friends, you are still in the old world. So my dear friends, I shall wrap up now. Would you still want to be that flawed? Looking into your comfortable world, thinking that this world will continue? Or would you want to be like that bird? Because if you do, contact me. Because if you desire to fly, I will give you the wings. Mr. T.
Ladies and gentlemen.